Welcome back, football fans. Today we're diving deep into the latest news out of Gainesville, Florida, where Florida Gators quarterback DJ Lagway has finally returned to practice after battling through a series of injuries. This is a pivotal moment for a player who's not just the face of the Gators offense, but also a Heisman Trophy contender on the national stage. But after a roller coaster rookie season, marked by promise and setbacks, can Lagway stay healthy and lead Florida to glory? Stick around as we break down everything you need to know about his recovery, what it means for the Gators, and the challenges that lie ahead. Before we jump in, if you love NFL content that keeps you ahead of the game, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a beat. And don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Lagway can stay healthy and dominate this season? Let's talk. DJ Lagway's journey back to the practice field is more than just a return to drills. It's a signal of progress and hope for Florida's offense. The sophomore quarterback practiced on Saturday for the first time since camp officially opened, marking a big step in his recovery from a strained calf injury. Now, this isn't just any injury for Lagway. It's the same left leg that's given him trouble before, a source of frustration for a player who has battled his way through multiple injuries already in his young career. You might remember last season when Lagway strained a hamstring against rival Georgia, causing him to miss the following game at Texas. That injury wasn't just a bump in the road. It sidelined him at a critical time when the Gators were fighting for positioning. Lagway's health struggles haven't stopped there. He missed spring practice this year after a shoulder injury forced him to sit out, coming off sports hernia surgery that kept him on the sidelines. His body has been through a lot. And yet, despite all these challenges, the Gators coaching staff, led by head coach Billy Napier, remain cautiously optimistic. Napier has been tight-lipped on providing a clear timetable for Lagway's full return to game action, a sign that while the quarterback is making strides, the team is taking no chances. It's worth noting that Napier made the unusual move to close the first 3 days of training camp to the media, perhaps shielding this recovery process from outside distractions. Florida's coaching staff clearly understands the importance of protecting their star player. Let's rewind to last season, 2024, when DJ Lagway stepped in as a freshman starter under intense pressure. After Graham Mertz, the previous starter, suffered a torn knee ligament at Tennessee, Lagway took over and went 6-1 in 7 starts. That's impressive for any rookie, let alone one battling injury. His stats from that freshman season give a snapshot of his talent and room for growth, completing nearly 60% of his passes for just under 2,000 yards, with 12 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. Those numbers are solid for a freshman quarterback, learning on the fly in the SEC, arguably the toughest conference in college football. Heading into the 2025 season, Lagway is widely considered a legitimate Heisman Trophy contender. But here's the catch. With his limited practice time due to injuries, he's yet to get consistent reps during a critical off-season period where most quarterbacks are honing their skills, building chemistry, and preparing their bodies for the grind ahead. The big question now is simple. Can Lagway stay healthy long enough to realize that Heisman hype? Let's break down the injuries a bit more, because they're crucial to understanding what Florida's offense might look like this year. First, the left leg calf strain. Lagway was seen practicing while wearing a protective sleeve on that leg, the very same one that forced him to miss a game and a half last season. We're talking about a muscle injury that requires careful management. Push too hard too soon, and the risk of re-injury spikes dramatically. Before the calf strain, Lagway was already limited by a right shoulder injury, the after effects of which could still require surgery down the line. And if that wasn't enough, he missed spring practices after undergoing sports hernia surgery, an operation that often demands a slow, cautious rehab timeline. With all these stacked against him, it's clear why Florida and Coach Napier are playing it safe, carefully monitoring every step Lagway takes on the field. Now, while DJ Lagway remains the center of attention, it's important to look at who's behind him on the depth chart. Because if the Gators want to compete, they need quality backup options ready. Backing up Lagway is veteran quarterback Harrison Bailey, a journeyman with experience across multiple programs, including Tennessee, UNLV, and Louisville. Bailey transferred to Florida earlier this year, bringing maturity and a wealth of knowledge. But don't expect Bailey to replicate Lagway's style or production. He's more of a reliable stopgap than a true offensive spark. Then there's sophomore Aidan Warner, who stepped in briefly last season when Lagway was sidelined. Unfortunately, Warner's performances were mostly ineffective, highlighting the Gators' need to keep Lagway healthy. The health and availability of Lagway, therefore, directly correlate to Florida's offensive success this season. So, what's the big picture here? The Florida Gators have big expectations this year. DJ Lagway is not only their best offensive weapon, but arguably the entire team's identity. If he can stay on the field, sharpen his skills during camp, and build chemistry with his teammates, Florida could be in the thick of the SEC race, possibly making a deep postseason run. But if his injury woes continue, or if he misses significant time again, Florida's offense risks stagnation, and the pressure on Coach Napier's squad will skyrocket. This is a defining moment for Lagway and for the Gators. So, what do you think, football fans? Can DJ Lagway overcome the injury bug and put together the kind of season that puts him in serious Heisman Trophy conversations? Will Florida rally around their sophomore quarterback and challenge for SEC supremacy? Or are the injury setbacks too much to overcome? We want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let us know if you're bullish or bearish on Lagway's 2025 campaign. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more NFL and college football content that digs deep into the storylines you care about, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow fans. It really helps us grow and bring you the best coverage out there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for more NFL news, analysis, and everything football.